Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Mean Green Studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, you like what we're doing, hitting a few picks, having some fun, please give us the old thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, we'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. That way you get notified every time we put up brand new content. And we've got it coming. We've figured out the interview format. We're going to be doing a test this week. If it goes all right, we'll have me and Scott actually doing a side-by-side interview talking about some of the championship games this weekend from college football. So we're just trying to get together on a time to do it. But your boy actually has the technology down thanks to a very patient millennial as we got mastered some of the finer arts of the OBS system. So anyway, excited about that. So make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss out on any of our content. And of course, we want to know what you're playing. Let us know in the comment section what games you're on today. Give us your best picks up to 5. That's how many will grade. If you want to put more than that up there to help out your fellow handicappers, of course you should do that. We always appreciate it. If you get them right, we'll give you the shout out. Get enough of them right, just like Mean Green, you will be our capper of the day. By the way, Mean Green, I'm wearing the Mean Green shirt today. Got my Dropkick Murphys shirt on. That's about the greenest thing I own. So congratulations right there. And of course, don't forget to check out Winners and Whiners and Statsalt.com. Both terrific websites for getting deep dives into every game going on in America every single day. Obviously, you know, when there's like 60 games, we're probably not doing all of them, but we're trying to hit the highlights over there. So make sure you stop by, check out the college basketball, NBA, ice hockey. Of course, we always do all of the pros games and most of the college football games. We certainly have all of them for this weekend for championship weekend. So check that out if you would, please. And a quick recap of yesterday. In a shocking development, missed out on my prop bet. Whoo! Who could have seen that coming? It was Chris Carson under 83.5 yards, and you know they used him, and it was the worst case scenario for us. Seattle had success running the ball, and they got out to a lead where they wanted to kill the clock, and Carson broke off one big one that was really kind of the difference. He had a 25-yarder there, went from the 30 down to the 5, and yeah, anywho. It's kind of shit losers say. Anyway, not good on the prop. But we did hit the Minnesota team total over as they ended up at 30. So that worked out okay for us. And on the Florida A&M K-State game, I take complete blame for that one. It was halftime, and I've been watching the score. We were clicking right along, right about where we wanted to be, about 3 points a minute. Kind of could have gone either way, but we were looking for K-State, who had a big lead, to start slowing the ball, taking the air out of the ball, and playing keep away. And, of course, I turned it on to watch it at halftime. K-State runs the shot clock down, takes a shot, misses it, perfect. Florida A&M gets the rebound. They take it down the floor. Hits about a 14-foot uncontested jumper. K-State gets the ball, tries to dribble away, and gets it stolen. Florida A&M hits about an 8-footer, and K-State takes out the ball and promptly throws it away. Florida A&M go down and score yet another short jumper. 6 points in about 10 seconds. I said, well, that'll pretty much do it for that one. And yeah, that was with about 6 minutes left in the second half. And so I take complete blame for that by having the audacity to turn that game on. So it went poorly after that, and it did go up and over the total actually quite easily by the end of the game. On the premium side, we did go 1-1. Excuse me. Our pick of for the NFL game was the over. We had over 48.5, 49, wherever we ended up booking that at. And that one got over that total. And then we did have Sacramento in the NBA. They were behind most of that game. They did make a late run, but as you often see when they use all their energy to get back close, I think they got within 2. They just couldn't get up and over and get it tied and get the lead, and they do go down to defeat. So 1-1 we go on the premium side, and on with tonight's action we go. First off, we're going to take a look at a a game with should be kind of interesting. It's the Houston Baptist Huskies against the Dayton Flyers. Dayton's a 28-point home favorite in this one. The Huskies they play defense not well. They are giving up the second most points in Division I, and they are going against a Dayton squad that has the third highest scoring average in all of college basketball. This is a solid Dayton team. They're 5-1 on the year. Their only loss came to KU and Maui in overtime, a game that they led for most of, quite likely should have actually won. The Huskies, well, as a team that gives up a lot of points, you might suspect they have failed to cover in 3 of their 4, including all 3 games where they were 24.5-point dogs or higher. This Flyers team is going to be happy to be back home. They got a little cupcake on the menu. I think Dayton takes care of business in a big way. Give me the Dayton Flyers minus 28. And moving on to the NBA, as the Los Angeles Lakers travel to the Mile High City to take on the Denver Nuggets. I'm looking at the total in this one, 208.5. I think that might be a little stout. LA's won 6 of their last 7, largely, say it with me, kids, because of their defense. Their offense, they've been good when they've been good, but they've been inconsistent a lot of the season, especially against the better defenses. Denver is definitely one of the better defenses. In fact, they're the best defense in the NBA if you go by points. They're giving up just 101.8 points per game. Throw in the altitude up there in Denver, and this is a team that has seen the under go 8-2 in their 10 home games at the Pepsi Center so far this year. Meanwhile, the Lakers, they have seen the under hit in their last 5, including their last 3 on the road. I think things are trending in the right direction for us. Let's get down on the LA Lakers under, Denver under 208.5. And finish up with another pick from the NBA as the Dallas Mavericks travel to New Orleans to take on the New Orleans Pelicans. Dallas is a 4-point road favorite in this one. This is a Mavericks team that is just cruising right now. They have won and covered 8 of their last 9, including ending the Lakers' recent 10-game winning streak. On the other side, the Pels have really struggled to find their identity after Zion went out late in preseason. The only consistent thing about this season for them so far has been the constant injuries. They have just not enough weapons in this one to keep up against Doncic and Porzingis and the rest of the red-hot Mavericks squad. Give me Dallas minus 4 in this one. Give me the Lakers and the Nugs under 208.5. And we'll start it off laying that heavy wood but chopping it down just fine as the Dayton Flyers cover up 28 against the Houston Baptist Huskies. At the end of those 3 games, it's basketball-tastic, guys. We'll dribble our way. You guys can join me, pick up our winning tickets, and head back to the window. All right, everybody. If you do want are interested in the premium picks, I am happy to put those up for you. We're going to put the link in the description of the video and get yourself down on the premium picks. We'd love to have you on the team. We are currently running 55.5% on our football plays. That is college and pro combined, and we are 2-2 so far on for the month of December after going 2 games over 500 for the month of November. So, and that was a pretty good. And that doesn't sound all that impressive, but it was a pretty good rally considering about halfway through the month we were 8 games under. So we'd gone off to a really poor start the first couple weeks of the premium and finished strong, and we looking to heat up here. So yeah, there you go. All right, so taking a look at the shout-outs today in the condensed form. First of all, the guys that were nice enough to put a message up there. Carrot says he's done with the parlay experiment. And you know what? So is Daniel Ruon. He says, back to singles, that parlays are not working out for me. That's the same kind of luck I have with parlays, guys. Although, God dang it, I meant to put a teaser down on the, I was driving around today and thinking about it, listening to some of the stuff on the radio, and I wanted to put a teaser down on the Vikings and the over for like 42 and the Vikings plus 9.5. I forgot to do it when I got home. Son of a bitch. Anyway, Confused Oracle said, with all due respect to the legendary King and the Seahawks, he said, my 49ers are going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Never mind, and they will blow out the Ravens in this time around. Ravens, nevermore. Confused Oracle is always right up in the Seahawks. There's always a little Seahawk-Niner rivalry going on, and it's respectful, but there's some shit talking in the comment section. I think it's pretty entertaining to watch. And the legendary King and the rest of them, they had the last word here today. Scout G, yeah, he told me it's the Florida A&M Rattlers, which I did. Yeah, I had to look that up to be able to put it in the tag. So yeah, the other school in Tallahassee. Stan Lee, legendary king, the aforementioned, he laid out a very nice defense of why the Seattle Seahawks defense has been stepping up, and in spite of the fact that Minnesota put up 30, so 7 of those were on a defensive touchdown. And for the most part, that Seattle Seahawks defense did look very good. At the time I did this, they didn't. It was back and forth on whether Clowney was going to play, and he ended up going. So, in fact, one source that I looked at said he was out, but I was not able to confirm that anywhere else. Obviously, he had a big impact in this game. He's a hell of a player. He was doing a little ref watching. He had Clete Blakeman. He liked the under in the Hawks, and he said it's horrible. And he said every game he does, like the under is like 11-0. Well, he broke the string tonight, as not even Clete could stop those 2 offenses and the turnovers. That was the killer. Bronco Devil said, "Please don't block me for betting on the Browns. I'll never do it again." After winning 3 in a row, now posted, said the window's closing. He's lost 3 in a row. Welcome to the wonderful world of sports betting, Bronco. No, dude, I've blocked a very, very few number of people, like less than 5, and it's been for pretty much complete assholery. So, yeah, no worries. You got to do a lot worse than betting on the Browns, brother. Benito Quevedo, he laid out a fantastic case for Seattle Seahawks as well, and that's exactly what I encourage you guys to do. I said that in the comment section. I know people are going to disagree with me, and they're going, "Oh, you're full of shit. You know what you're talking about." Dude, make your case. I love that. That's what when I agreed to do this channel and like we're gonna do comments and stuff. That's how I envisioned it going. People be like, "I think you're right," blah blah blah. "I think you're wrong," blah blah blah. So I love it when people make a case, and especially in this case, you know what? I ended up being wrong on my standalone video. I did take. Oh, that's one I forgot to grade. I did take the. I took Minnesota laying the points on my standalone video, so we did not hit that one. As Cousins just couldn't quite get there. He put up decent sites. He put up decent stats, but just when they needed him, just couldn't quite get it done. West 12 Burke said, "I found out today Kirk Cousins has never won on Monday Night Football." Yep, I poo-pooed that stat. He was 0-7 on Monday Night Football. I said, you know what? Different teams, different personnel, different situation. To me, that's noise. That doesn't mean anything. And then he went out and played like shit on Monday Night Football for at least the last quarter. I'm not gonna say it was he's 22-38, 275 or so, 2-1. He was fine, but certainly not anything that's gonna win you All Pro awards. Steven Tejada said his bookie was high as fuck. He said he wanted K-State under, not the game, and it was too late to change it. Well, luckily for you, Steven, they both lost. K-State, after being up big most of that game, allowed them to get back in there. So anyway. As far as the guys with perfect attendance today, it is the Carrot. It is the Mad Carrot, the astute Aardvark, Ninja 13, B. Phils, Darwin Tango, and Steven Tejada. Our juice list, pretty strong today. Steve Godin, Stanley, Kiss to Degenerate, Mean Green, our reigning champion, and Nick Lab all got juiced. And our money makers, our earners out there today. Hammer and Hank, 3-2 plus 80. The Confused Oracle, 3-2 plus 90. Daniel Ruan goes 2-1-1 plus 90. Derek Saunders, 2-1 plus 90. Michael Legionoli, tell me how bad I butchered that, Michael. 1-0 plus 100. Bronco Devil, he goes 1-0 plus 100. C-Dub, back in action, baby, goes 3-1 plus 167 on the day. But the man who completed his 2-team teaser with the Vikings plus 9 and also got down on the Vikings team total over. He goes 1-0 straight, 1-0 on his teaser. How about plus 200? That's Dave Covers, everybody. And Dave Covers, you, my friend, are our capper of the day. Dave Covers, indeed he does, and so do the Vikings. So congratulations, Dave. If you do have a play that you want to put up for, what do we got, Wednesday night, any Wednesday action that has piqued your interest, you want to make it the capper of the day, play of the day, the COD, POD, make sure that you put that up there, and I will be happy to relate the message to the masses. All right? Congratulations to the rest of you guys, and for the rest of you, all right, here we go. It's basketball time, everybody. Let's get those round balls out, and we'll just dribble right back to the window, okay? No matter what happens, though, you know the drill. We'll meet back here tomorrow. We'll do our thing. We'll bitch about those bad beats, brag about their fat stacks, and then be Wednesday, be hump day. We'll jump in there. We'll fire it up. We'll do it all again. All right? You guys have a great day. Good luck on all your plays. See y'all back at the window. Bye-bye.